Hi there, Julie Cross here. Story time. She's always got a story. This is a story about hopping onto a plane. I hopped onto an aeroplane to fly to Townsville, and it was a new Virgin plane, and they had the new little TVs in the back of the seats with all the movies on and everything, and so we were all a bit excited. It was a while ago. So I sat down and you could smell it was like a new doll. I smelt this new plane. So I hop in and there's a gentleman, I'm in the middle of the seat and there's a gentleman sitting beside me and I think there must have been somebody else sitting on the other side. But my interaction was mainly with this gentleman here. So we sat down and we were both pretty excited about our TVs and we sort of started doing that thing, oh, what are you going to watch? What are you going to watch? And I said, oh, and he was strolling through and then I found Red Dog. So for those of you who have seen the Australian movie Red Dog, and if you haven't, you've got to see it after this. So I thought, well, I'll watch this. So he goes, oh, yeah, it's a good movie. I've seen that. He said, yeah, good movie. So I'm watching Red Dog. And anyone that knows me knows that I've got a pretty big laugh. And so it's such a great movie and it's so well done and lots of humorous moments. So I'm having a big belly laugh, enjoying it and laughing. And then anybody that's seen the movie knows that you go from laughing, slapping your thigh, throwing your head back laughter to the next thing you know, I'm like heaving, I'm crying, I've got my tissues, and then I almost used his collar, like I'm bawling my eyes out, and oh, it was so emotional, and then I'm smiling, and then laughing, and emotional. It was such an emotional roller coaster of a movie. And of course, I got to the end of the movie, and I kind of sat back, I was exhausted, and the gentleman said to me, so, what'd you think of that? And I said, wow, what do you reckon? I thought of that. I said, well, it was a great movie. He said, oh, well, when I heard you laughing, he said, I wonder if she cries as loud as she laughs. And he said, and you sure do. Now, there's a great lesson out of that. And and we say, what a great movie, what a blockbuster of a movie. Every great movie takes you on a feeling journey and an emotional journey. It has the highs and the lows so that you can really get into the story. Now, if he'd said to me, look, you better turn it off because it gets sad soon, so you better turn the movie off and stop watching it. You won't want to see this bit. I would have said, are you kidding me? I'm loving this movie. I'm committed. I'm watching it. And of course I wanted to watch it. And so that is with life. That you will have the great, wonderful times in your life that make you throw your head back and you laugh out loud, and then you will have the devastating times in your life that you cry just as loud as you laughed. And that's what makes a great blockbuster kind of life, is that it's a feeling journey and you do all the emotions and get to really not just exist in life, but live life, feel life. And we want to remember that for our children. Sometimes we want to fast forward through the sad bits for our kids so they don't have to do them. No, we all got to do them. We all got to do the happy bits and the sad bits that make a great life. So there's no way if he had said to me, miss this bit or fast forward through that bit, would I have done that? I wanted to experience the whole movie. I was hooked. I was hooked already. And then we get to the end and it all feels all right. And that saying from that other great movie, the Marriott, not Marriott, the Marigold Hotel, that movie where it says, it'll all work out in the end, and if it's not all right yet, then we're not at the end. And that's kind of what it feels like with a movie. You get to the end, and sometimes it's still sad. Sometimes it is a sad ending, and sometimes it's a happy ending, but it feels all right in the end. And you're still glad that you did the movie. And so that's life. That's a great analogy for life, that life will have you roaring with laughter. It will also have you crying sometimes. And we can't fast forward through the sad bits just to keep doing the happy bits, because that's not what makes it such an enjoyable experience. It is about doing both, the highs and lows. And I don't know about you, but I actually do want to live a really blockbuster kind of life, one that I can look back and feel like it was one of those wonderful movies that took me on such an amazing journey. So yeah, that's feeling. That's living. See ya.